Hey bro, these are main things I eat daily that keep my test up, just keep me healthy, keep the gym progress, keep all of that, keep mental focus, keep everything you want. This is gonna help you. And you might have heard of number one already. You might have heard of all these already. But I'm gonna get in deep. I'm gonna tell you why, exactly why you need them, and why they're gonna help you. Like the exact steps. So, let's just start off with the breakfast pretty much. Eggs. Need to have 4 eggs a day minimum. No, if you don't eat eggs one day, you're not gonna die. You're good. But just the next day, make up for it. You don't gotta be eating 8 eggs the next day, but try to keep them up. Try to keep your weekly pretty high, like 2 cartons weekly. That's what I go through. Yeah, almost 2 cartons. So get some good quality eggs. They don't need to be the most expensive eggs, but try to get the better ones. You don't want that chicken that's like in his cage, just in that cage, bruh. Like poor chicken. So I try to get the more expensive ones. I don't even know if it's real though. Most of the organic shit is fake. So I just be getting them from a farm that I know they're real. Yeah, I've seen the eggs. Like I've gone to collect the eggs sometimes too. So it's like really close by. So try to do that. If not, bro, just get normal eggs. Doesn't really matter. And why does it help you? So, eggs help you a lot because they have a lot of micronutrients, they have cholesterol, they have protein, they have good fats. Very important for test. It's very important because eggs really, bro, they have every single nutrient except vitamin C, which just eat an orange. Fruit is not bad for you. We'll get into that later. But fruit's not bad for you. Fruit's it's pretty good for you. It doesn't really affect your test that much. It doesn't make it like bad or anything. So if you search up eggs, nutrients, like micronutrients, you're gonna see just a bunch of a whole list. It's pretty much every single nutrient, but the only one that's missing is vitamin C, which, like I said, just bro, have an orange or a kiwi or whatever you like, bro. It has vitamin C. If you eat eggs and some orange juice, you might have heard from the bodybuilding, like all those people, and like weight loss advice. Don't have fruit juice because it's too much sugar and it's like you can't drink your calories or something. You can do that, but bro, you get to a point where you can just eat whatever. Not eat whatever, but like eat calorie dense foods and it's not really gonna make a difference. That's just with overall health and fixing your metabolism up. So that's very important, obviously, and all that. But bro, have your fucking orange juice if you like it. I don't like the store one, so I just be eating the orange. That store one is like so bad, bro. It just sucks, man. That that tropical one or something. I don't know, bro. It's like yellow, like bright yellow. It says it's organic oranges or something, but they taste like shit. So I just be getting the whole orange. If that, you can like get a little orange stick and just squeeze it, and that does pretty end up pretty good. But I mean, I just like eat it. I don't have that much time to squeeze out oranges, and that's pretty much it for eggs. They have a lot of micronutrients. There was this one study that said that eggs, like you have to throw out the yolk. Like I know people have been telling everyone to throw out the yolk and only have the egg white. These bodybuilders get like the carton of egg whites and they just have that instead, which doesn't have any of it does have nutrients, right? But it's not as much as the one with the yolk. The yolk tastes good because it's fucking. It's not actually the baby chicken. The baby chicken is like the little white thing. Have you ever seen like the egg white's clear, like when you crack it into a thing, when you crack it into a bowl, and then there's like this little tiny white thing. That's a baby chicken. So you can just like take that out if you don't want to eat that. But the egg yolk is actually like the nutrients, the food that it needs to grow. So it's attached to it. So I can like eat it. That's why it tastes so good. That's why it's so nutrient dense because it's literally the way that a baby chicken is gonna grow. It's pretty much all the nutrients it needs. Before I tell you the second one, I just want you to think about where you're at. And I want to tell you where I was at before I knew all this stuff. I was eating bagels for breakfast. I was eating cereal for breakfast. I was eating shitty foods, seed oils, all that, which tanked my testosterone. And it was pretty low. I had gyno and no soldier saluting and all that. It's not good. And just wanted to put this in here first, real quick, before I get to the second one. You can actually have a reason to learn. You don't eat like this, you're gonna have ED and you're gonna have gyno, and you're not gonna make any progress in the gym unless you hop on steroids. And then that gives you a whole bunch of problems too. So, number two, bro, just get straight into it. Red meat. Why red meat? I've heard red meat is so bad for you. The doctor told me that red meat's gonna kill me, red meat's gonna give me cancer, red meat's gonna make my intestines explode. Red meat's this, red meat's that. Just eat white. If you eat chicken or something, you're gonna be good and you're not gonna have a heart attack. Does red meat increase your cholesterol? Yes. Yes. But okay. What the fuck does that mean? Your cholesterol is literally what makes your testosterone. The cholesterol molecules are what's used to go to cortisol or testosterone. When you eat eggs, they have a good amount of cholesterol, so it's gonna be good for that. Red meat, I don't think it has any cholesterol. It just has saturated fat, which increases your blood cholesterol. Like that's a fact. Butter, all that saturated fat increases your cholesterol. This is not necessarily a bad thing, unless you're like, I don't know, bro. Unless you already had a heart attack or something. I don't know. Pretty sure that sugar is worse. Something like that, bro. I don't really care. I'm not gonna get a heart attack. I have good cardio, go to the gym, all that. I'm not gonna have a heart attack, bro. Anytime soon. Red meat, spam that. If you wanna know how to make a good steak, I'll make a video soon. Make a video soon. Definitely. I like these flank steaks. I get my little meat thermometer. I put it, bro. I like crank it. And there's this one gas stove that I have that, bro, the fire just goes straight and it just touches. It even touches the pan, bro. So that's like it gets really hot. It gets like it could get a lot harder, but I leave it at like 300, 400 ish. And then I leave it for like 5 minutes, maybe like two and a half each side, 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes each side. Pull it out, let it rest. Obviously, test out with the meat thermometer, and yeah, tastes very good. Salt, pepper, and garlic powder. It's very good. Now, that boosts your test because it has a shit ton of micronutrients. Even if you had organs, even better. But they don't really taste that good, to be honest. And steak, bro, everyone likes a good steak. Have steak because I know you definitely like it, bro. Everyone likes steak. It's delicious. It is literally my favorite food, bro. No one can compete with steak. No one. Steak is fire. You get a little mashed potatoes. So good. It boosts your test. It has a lot of micronutrients. The saturated fat increases your test because fat is also used for test. And it increases your cholesterol, which cholesterol, you can see the whole little chain, right? Just get to the next one. It also has a lot of protein though. Bioavailable protein, which your body can use efficiently. And it's very, very good in my opinion. Now, let's get to honey slash fruit slash carbs pretty much. The carb section. We've talked about protein, fats. Now you're gonna be like, oh, don't carbs lower my test? Actually, it depends the source. You probably thought about that already. So the source is very important because if you have just high fructose corn syrup, just cane sugar, just shitty shitty sources of carbs, it's not gonna be good. Brown like the brown rice or something, wheat in like bagels, it's not good. Don't have that. Have it's more like clean like white rice with obviously with your food, with your meat. So you have your steak, put your steak on top of the rice, all the juices go onto the rice. And then mashed potatoes, like potatoes are good. Sweet potatoes and all that. It's pretty good. Don't, in my opinion, don't have like whole grains or like white bread. If I have bread anytime, I have sourdough, which is pretty much like the cleanest bread you can get. And it's pretty good. Like I made sometimes I'll be like wanting a sandwich, make it like on the pan, bro. It's like a luxurious sandwich. It's not like a toaster sandwich. Luxurious sandwich. Put a little bit of butter, put the bread, then put the cheese, put a little ham, put some more cheese, close that bitch up, flip it around. If it needs a little more butter, put it more butter. Oh, like that grilled cheese guy on TikTok. On like yeah, like on TikTok. He like cuts it and just pulls apart. That's the only sandwich I'm having, bro. I'm having that luxurious sandwich. Cause it's not really the best to have any wheat, but it's not that bad. If you get sourdough and it's pretty clean ingredients. It's not that bad. It's fermented and all that fancy stuff. So like it's a luxurious sandwich. It's not really that expensive either. But bro, now for the honey and fruit, I got a little carried away with that with the sandwich. The honey and fruit is very important because the honey has like a shit ton of nutrients and it doesn't make you diabetic because there's a study that honey doesn't make you diabetic. It actually they gave 150 grams of honey to diabetic people, which is like 7 or 8 tablespoons, like big ass spoons of honey, and it made their blood sugar better. So that's pretty good. Fruit also, you're gonna have like very hard to find a real study, a real good study that says fruit's bad for you. Fruit makes your blood sugar like go crazy or anything. Bro, fruit's good for you. A lot of micronutrients in there, a lot of fiber, which all that just cancels out the little bit of the fructose in there, and it's just a W. And it tastes very good if you get some good ripe oranges, some good bananas, some good kiwis, some good. I don't know. I don't really like blueberries unless they're in with some honey and some Greek yogurt. But whatever you like, bro. Make sure to soak them in baking soda because it gets rid of all the pesticides. You've heard of pesticides. They're pretty bad for your testosterone. Like there's some study out there. There's some really old study that this woman did that she tested like farmers which were in contact with pesticides all day and people in the city which were still eating them. But the farmers had 50% less sperm than the guys in the city. Even though those guys in the city were still eating it, the farmers were like out like they absorbed it through their skin. They were working with it. So they had 50% less sperm. It's not good because obviously 50% less sperm is not good. You don't want that. Okay? It's very good. That fruit's very good. The honey's very good. Your fruits soak them in baking soda or vinegar. Baking soda's a little better. It doesn't really make it taste bad. Do not mix the two because it actually cancels out. Because baking soda is alkaline and vinegar is acidic. So don't get those two wrong and confused. Now, for salty, I mean not salty, starchy carbs, have some rice, the white one, jasmine rice, clean it, like ferment it a little bit. There's some fancy way to do it. My mom does it. To be honest, I'm just being 100% honest. My mom makes the rice. She knows how to do it. Just search up on YouTube how to do it and you put in the rice cooker. And then for fruit, I told you. And I'll give you my secret recipe in the tribe section. So pretty soon, my secret recipe. So yeah, just eat those. Now let me get to the tribe section, bro. I'm gonna give you my secret recipe to get fruit, honey, this other thing that I'm gonna talk about right now, the benefits. So yogurt, like Greek yogurt, plain yogurt. Don't get the ones with added sugar or anything. Get this. I like this one that's called like Alexander or something like that. And it's grass fed, grass finished, all that fancy stuff. Which could it be fake? Yeah, but just the it just tastes really good too. No sugar, no none of that. Yogurt and like Greek yogurt, it's like fermented milk. So you're gonna be like, oh, that's just bad milk. No, bro. It's very good for you. So the the Greek yogurt, it has like they put in a L something, L something, L something. Like you're gonna see it in the back of the label. That's so it ferments and it has like the probiotics. So those probiotics in some small studies were found to make your balls like 15% bigger or something like that. I'm always quoting these studies, but I'm not actually gonna search them up because I've just seen them, and bro, I'm not gonna search them up for you, bro. Just search them up yourself. So yeah, and my secret recipe is get some good Greek yogurt. I like the 10% fat one, and then I mix it with this plain one because the plain one's like more liquidy, and this one's like solid. Just mix that up, and there's little chunks, right? So I put the honey over it. Put in some fruit if I want. If not, just straight honey. And bro, the little chunks. If you ever had like mermelada with some cream cheese, like it's like this really sweet Cuban thingy of like guavas. Bro, I don't know how to say it in fucking English. So it's very sweet, but not good for you at all. It's pure sugar. And then you put some cream cheese in there, so like balances. It's so good. But this is pretty much the same shit but healthy because you get the little chunks which taste like cheesy, like cream cheese, right? It's just really good. So thank you for watching, bro. In the Discord, I'm gonna also add a nutrition channel. I just thought about that, so we're gonna add that into our server. And please join. All right, thank you. I hope you like the high production value of the last video, which I'm gonna try to match it with this video. I'm not gonna get any edits or anything because I got copyrighted for the song, for the Yeet song. Like, bro, come on, man. Um, gonna try to make some better videos now, like this one. This one talked pretty good, all that. Thank you for watching, bro, and boost your test. There's more like 5 things actually. Yeah. All right, thank you, man.